There was one monstrosity I saw. It was like, it was some Prada nylon bag, but then they'd embroidered beads onto it. And I said, why? I just thought, why would you do that? It was just not, it was a hot mess, so. Hey everyone, my name's Connor and this is The Closet. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back to my channel. Guys, since my last video, I have made it over the 1,000 subscribers and I'm so grateful, and I thank you all for subscribing, commenting, following me on my little YouTube journey, and it's honestly been amazing. So thank you so much to everyone. There are people who have been following or like subscribed to me from the very beginning, and you guys have like really made such an impact because you've motivated me to keep posting videos and you've chatted with me outside of YouTube, and it's been really great to connect with people like that. And that's probably one of the main reasons why I love this YouTube community, because we all get to come together and share how we feel and talk about little topics here and there, and it makes such a difference, and it's just great to talk to like-minded people. With that being said, I committed to doing one video a week. However, I feel like I should now do 2 videos a week because I've got like a backlog of videos of things that I want to talk about. So hopefully I can do that. I've said it now, so I've got to do it. But hopefully in the coming weeks, I'll start doing a video maybe on a Wednesday and then on the Saturday as well. So stay tuned, guys. But anyways, on to today's video. This is something I had a lot of fun with, and I don't know if it was a video tag originally. I just saw a few other videos of other people doing it on YouTube, but no one really referenced that it was a tag. I don't know. My favorite bags and least favorite bags from all of the design houses. So it's not meant to offend anyone. It's not meant to make anyone upset. This is purely based on aesthetics, and it's not to do with functionality or anything like that. It's just the bags that I love most from these houses and how they look. So hopefully you guys like it. Pop it down in the comments what you think, and I'm sure you guys will all reach out and let me know, but let's just get straight into it. All right, so the first bag, and forgive me for looking down, I've got my phone because I had to write everything down, otherwise I would forget. But the first brand, let's just start with good old faithful Chanel, the CCs. And this bag originally, when I first saw it, I was very unsure. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about you. But yeah, this particular bag, I'm pretty sure it's a new type of bag. It's definitely like not a classic one, but it's the Chanel 19. And when I first saw this bag, I was very unsure, but then it grew on me a lot. And now when I look at it, I just think, wow, that is absolutely stunning. I love the lambskin, that kind of distressed lambskin look. And the bit I love most about this is how they've incorporated the top handle and the chain into one bag and made it very versatile, and how they've used, is it like the tritone hardware or bitone hardware? It's like gold, silver, and then that ruthenium looking whatever. Love that. So it's really grown on me, and I look at it and I just think that is such an edgy, cool bag. And then the Chanel CC with the leather woven through it, love it. Like, on the ball, Chanel, good job. But now the bag I do not like looking at with Chanel, and I'm sorry to anyone that has this bag. I'm not coming for you, but this bag is just, it's a no from me. It's the Chanel Coco handle bag. I think that's what it's called. It's like, I'll put photos up so you know what I'm talking about. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it's a Nana bag. I'm sorry, everyone, but I'm just not impressed. My dog's in the background. They're not impressed either. The next brand I'll be talking about is YSL, and they've got actually a very wide range of bags. I didn't even know half of them existed until I went on their website and I was going through them. But this bag I've known about for ages, and I absolutely love it. It is the Sac de Jour in the small or medium size. I'm not too fond of the little mini micro size, but I love the small and the medium. It is such a quintessential YSL YSL bag. It's formal but casual at the same time, and you can kind of dress it up or dress it down, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful bag. I feel like it's very understated and not a lot of people talk about it that much, but it's like their Birkin equivalent of bags for YSL. And the price point's pretty good too for an all leather designer bag. It comes in some really nice colors, especially in the women's range, and they also have a men's version of it too, which I absolutely love. It's in like a beautiful They've actually got a few different sizes, but they've got like this north-south kind of tote version, which I absolutely love. And then the bag that I do not like with YSL is the envelope bag. Okay, this bag has a lot going on, right? It's got chevron patterns, it's got quilting, it's got flaps, it's just a lot going on, and it's shaped like an envelope. Like, I know you're thinking, yeah, that's why it's called the envelope bag, but like, it looks like you're carrying around a big letter. So I don't know, it's a no from me. So I just, they need to remove something from it to make it work, I think. Okay, now moving on to Gucci. Now, I have a big love-hate relationship with Gucci, and I don't really know why. I feel, I don't know. I used to really like them, and then I went through a phase of being like it was all just kind of white noise with the bags, but then I've kind of grown to have a different appreciation. Like, I've slotted them into a category of like, they feel this kind of purpose with bags. Does that make sense? So the bag that I love the most with them is, and I know this is a very popular bag, but that's why it is popular, because it is very good, and it is the Marmont bag. Now, it comes in a range of different sizes and patterns and colors and whatnot, but I feel like Gucci really nailed this bag because it caters to that camera, carefree shoulder bag style, messenger bag kind of need. Carefree, I just want to put in a few things, can be used for daytime or evening, and it kind of caters to that market. So, and it's also very appealing because it has the GG logo on the front. It fits into that category, and that demand for it is there, and that's why it works so well. I don't care if people say it's basic or overdone. I hate those words. I hate that mentality. It's a nice bag. It works really well, and that's what it is. But the bag that I do not like from Gucci, and this has nothing to do with its popularity, it's simply due to the fact that I don't like the logo, and it is the Soho, what's it called? Yeah, the Soho, is it Soho disco bag? You know what I'm talking about. It's a very common, that one. I don't like this bag because I don't like that Gucci logo that they have embroidered on the front of it. I don't know why. It's just tacky, that logo, to me for some reason. It's just, it looks like someone at Gucci tried to like trace something and it just didn't work out. I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. And I feel like it's so, yeah, no, just no thank you. The bag itself is fine, but that logo just lets it down. All right, now moving on to LV, Louis Vuitton. I picked two bags for the best bag because I couldn't agree on one. I don't know, that's kind of cheating, but my rules. So the first bag I picked was the Neverfull, and that is because it is quintessential Louis Vuitton. It is the workhorse bag, and it is just such an iconic piece that belongs to that house. I love it, and I know people say, oh, I see it all the time, it's basic, you know, similar to the Marmont bag. I don't care. Basic, let's not use that word anymore. I don't like that. Let's just say it is popular because it is a great bag, and it like stands the test of time. It's been in style for decades. So absolutely love that bag. It suits a very popular need, and like, it's gorgeous too. Next, this other bag I picked with Louis Vuitton because I couldn't agree on just that was the Alma, and more specifically the monogram version, because that to me is just like classic nighttime Louis Vuitton, just chicness, and I love it. I love the shape of it. I love the contrast of the vachetta base and the monogram, and I just think that it is such a cute little bag, and I think of Louis Vuitton when I think of that bag straight away. So that is why it made the list. Now, then the bag I don't like with Louis Vuitton, and it's not specifically this bag in particular, it's just the logo that they created for this bag, and I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but it's called the, where is it? I've lost my place on the list. Where is it? Oh, Dauphine. I think of number one, I think of dolphin every time I see it. But number two, it's just, I find it really tacky that they made that LV plaque. And I don't really know why I think it's tacky. I just don't feel like it resonates with the brand a lot. And I feel like it's just clutters the design, and it's just like kitschy. I don't know. It's just not, it doesn't work for me, and I just feel like it really wrecks the bags that it's been placed on. Sorry if you own any of those. The bags themselves are fine. It's just that logo plaque thing that lets it down. So LV, no thank you. All right, now onto Celine. So Celine, this bag I absolutely love, and it is the mini luggage bag. Or is it, I don't know, on their website they called it the mini luggage bag, but I always thought it was called like the phantom bag or something. I could be getting confused, but I love this bag. I love the structure of it. I love how the little flat bits come out the side of it. It's like a trapezoidy, unique shape, and it's kind of structured, casual, cool. It's very Parisian, it's very chic, and Celine pick the best colors. Like that gray that they have, it's like a bluey based gray, I think. I love it so much with that aged gold hardware contrast. Beautiful, love it. That bag is so cool. But the one I do not like with Celine, it is the medium classic bag or box bag, I've heard it been referred to as well. It's a nice bag, it's just a bit boring, and it's quite expensive for just a very plain Jane bag. So I feel like they could have maybe on the little clasp, they could have put like a logo or something, just jazzed it up a little bit. Do people say jazzed still? I don't know, that's such an antiquated word to use, but they should have just jazzed it up. That's the word I'm using. Like, I don't know, it's just a bit of a letdown, so. Okay, now onto Dior. My favorite Dior bag would have to be the Lady Dior. And first of all, I like that it was renamed for Lady Diana, and I absolutely love Lady Di. She was just such a beautiful person, and I always think of her when I see that bag. So it used to be called something else, and I can't remember it off the top of my head, and I know somebody will pop it down in the comments because you guys are amazing with things like that. But I just love this bag, and I feel like it's become a lot more popular with being like a more edgier bag because people like to put the guitar strap on it. And I know my friend Dale from the YouTube channel Dale's Addictions, she rocks this bag, and she has this gorgeous guitar strap for it that she attaches, and she doesn't really use it to put on her shoulder. She more just uses it hanging down, and it gives the bag a more edgier kind of like streetwear vibe to it, and I just absolutely love that. The bag that I don't like with Dior is, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong, Montaigne or Montiagne or something like that. I feel like the big CD hardware just tacky, like tackies, is that a word? Tackiness makes the bag tacky. And I just feel like it's just like in your face, and I just don't like that. It's too much, especially when it's against the Dior oblique pattern. It's just like too much. So I'm not a fan of that one. Okay, now moving on to Fendi. This bag I adore. It is the Fendi Mini Peekaboo in the Celeria. I love this bag. It is so understated and it is just gorgeous. It is made to perfection. It has the most beautiful, supple leather, pebbled leather, and it is just luxurious. And I feel like it is such a, just a missed bag that people don't really think too much about. But I just absolutely love it. I love the like the trapezoid structure of it. I love that it can be casual but formal at the same time. And I know I always say that about bags, but it definitely does have that dress it up or dress it down vibe. And when I was looking for Fendi bags that I didn't like, I honestly couldn't find anything. So first time for everything. The only things I didn't like was Fendi was when they would bring out like, with their seasonal range, I guess they would bring out like variations of the peekaboo bag, and some of them were like hideous. They were like a peekaboo bag, and then they like sewn on like a doily, like it looked like a doily. It was like lace or something. No bueno, it was not nice. So like, don't do that, Fendi. If you're watching this video, Fendi, please do not do that. Okay, now moving on to Prada. I don't own any Prada bags, and I've never really been a huge Prada fan, but I feel like in the last few years they've really kind of reinvented their look a lot, and they've brought different bags back and they've tweaked them. So I'm gonna have to give props to the Prada re-edition 2005, I think it's called, bag. You know what I'm talking about. It is such a cool bag. Honestly, it is a really cool bag. And whether you want it or like it in the nylon or the leather, it's edgy, it's fun, it's practical, and it's a really kick-ass bag. I really do like it. And when I was looking at Prada bags, I really didn't like similar to Fendi, I really didn't see anything that I didn't like. However, there was one monstrosity I saw. It was like it was some Prada nylon bag, but then they'd embroidered beads onto it. And I said, why? I just thought, why would you do that? It was just not, it was a hot mess. So that's probably like similar to what Fendi, like they had a great base bag and then they attached something to it. It's like they went on Pinterest and they saw like DIY Craft 101 and just got the hot glue gun out. So no deal, guys, but I couldn't really find a specific bag I did not like. Now, last on the list, Hermès, the Big H, I couldn't skip them. And the bag I picked was the Hermès Gypsy Air for my most liked, and this is a bag that I've owned before. It is practical, it's a great size, and I'm referring to the Hermès Gypsy Air 28, which is the smaller size, so it's 28 centimeters, and yeah, it's honestly a great messenger bag. It has adjustable crossbody strap, it comes in so many fun colors and neutrals, and yeah, it's just a great bag. Every time I wore that bag, somebody would come up to me and they'd be like, I love that bag, where's it from? I've never seen anything like it, and it's just such a cool bag. A lot of people either love it or hate it, but of course I love it. And the bag that I do not like with Hermès, and I've referenced this in one of my Hermès Q&A videos, is the, oh, it triggers me to even say it, the Mosaic 2424 bag. It's just not pretty. It's really not. It looks like somebody's literally made a mosaic on the plaque and just stuck it on, and it's just not Hermès. I'm very disappointed in them. It's just not, like, it's not that bad, but it's just not great. And it's especially not worth, what was it, $14,000 or something? So that is not something I would ever purchase. Anyways, guys, that's everything on the list. Thank you so much for watching my video. It's all meant to be in good fun, and I hope you guys can see the humor in it as well. If you're out there watching and you have a YouTube channel or you're thinking about starting one, maybe you could do a similar kind of video, and I would love to see what you guys have on your list. But pop it all down in the comments what you think, and thanks so much for watching.